Hello, wonderful, brilliant class of 2014, and all those here today. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to thank my friends and family who have supported me, the faculty members who have broadened our minds, and the staff members who have worked to make our lives easier and more beautiful here at Scripps, often with less appreciation than they deserve. I bet we can think of many people who've helped us get here today and whom we'd like to thank. I also would like to take a moment of silence in remembrance of Dean Becky Lee, whose grace and kindness is sorely missed on this campus and who, I'm sure, will be very proud today. When we signed our names on the pages of the matriculation book that Monday evening almost 4 years ago, we were told, "Welcome to Scripps College, the start of something wonderful." I heard those words and thought, wow, college, this will be wonderful. I heard those words and I thought about all the friends I might make, courses I could take, opportunities that would unravel before me, and memories that I would take with me. I was terrified. I was so scared and excited all at once that I could barely sleep that first week. We stood at a precipice, peeking over the edge of a new experience. But every great cliff on which you stand itself stands on an even greater cliff, obscured by the already dizzying heights of the first. Incipit vita nova. Here begins new life. Our time here was only ever meant to be a beginning. It is the beginning of our lifelong adventures. It is the foundation on which we will rest our tired bones and which will give us the strength to pick ourselves up again. It is what we'll wish we had done and what we are proud to have accomplished. Maybe it's the calm before the storm. Maybe it's the tumult by which we will gauge the confusion of our lives. Maybe it's just one moment of joy in a lifetime of happiness. I have no idea. In graduating college today, I know that there is so much that I do not know. And, in truth, I am still terrified. I don't know what the future will bring, but I'm reassured knowing that all of you will be there in it. When alumna Gabby Giffords, then in her third year in the U.S. House of Representatives, spoke at the 2009 Scripps commencement, she said, "It is now time to follow the passion inside your heart and listen to its voice above all others. And what the voice says to you in the years to come may surprise you, may invert the notions of what you thought about life and how you thought things would turn out. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with being confounded by this, especially in your early 20s. That is part of the adventure of growing older, of growing deeper into your skin as women." This past year, I had the honor of hearing Gabby Giffords speak at her reception of the Ellen Browning Scripps Medal. She told us to be passionate, courageous, and to be our best, echoing the Scripps College mission statement. Ellen Browning Scripps' famous line, or at least famous to us, "The paramount obligation of a college is to develop in its students the ability to think clearly and independently, and the ability to live confidently, courageously, and hopefully. We must hope for the future, courageously work to make it better, and be confident in our knowledge that we can. Those are our three greatest assets. They are the tools with which we begin the rest of our lives, especially hope. Hope is what keeps us beginning." When we are sure we've doomed ourselves, we must remember that we are always just beginning. We cannot erase our mistakes nor the conditions of our world, but we can treat them as jumping off points. We can jump into the wild unknown with confidence, courage, and hope that we can and will do wonderful things in our lives. We already have. Whatever comes, we will go on beginning. When we're stuck, we can unstick ourselves. We do ourselves a great disservice when we think we've come too far to change, to improve, to reinvent, to redo, to remember. The beginning is as long as we make it. Maybe we will only ever be beginning. That would be okay. As long as we are learning, growing, and working to make the future brighter, we're being true to our Scripps education. Though it is indeed uncertain I can't attempt to imagine what will happen in the future. I'm going to remember the smell of orange blossoms on warm days and the smell of motley mochas on cold ones. I'm going to miss Malott and candlelight dinners and Jacquard Quad. I'm going to think fondly of the Rose and Margaret Fowler gardens and the secret courtyards that never seem to lose their mystery. But I think, most of all, I'm going to be thankful for my Scripps education and the ways in which it has prepared me for an exciting and uncertain world. For me, a Scripps education is not just the concepts I learned in class, but the environment in which I've grown. It is the encouragement of professors and peers who have seen me at my best and at my worst. It is the history of the beautiful buildings in which I've lived and learned. It's all of you. At Scripps, we have learned to question our assumptions about the world and to think innovatively about how to make it better. Since Core 1, we have been asked to find connections between thinkers, disciplines, and ideas, as well as between our material in class and the world beyond its walls. We have been asked to acknowledge our differing privilege and to analyze the systems that can both hurt and benefit us. We've been confused. We have not always known what to do. We have not always known the answers to our questions, or if answers even exist. But these moments, too, are part of how we've developed our confidence, courage, and hope. As a women's college, Scripps has given us many of the tools to work in and change a society that is often unjust. As a liberal arts college, Scripps has given us a broad and interdisciplinary intellectual foundation on which we will continue to build our experiences. For me, and I'm sure for many of you, Scripps has been a precious gift. It will continue to be a precious gift in all the wonderful ways it will inform our futures. I can't promise you that things are always going to work out, or that if you work hard enough, you will get exactly what you want and where you want to be. I can't promise you that life will be fair, but I can begin with you, beside you, because as long as we are beginning, we can have hope for what comes next. As Scripps students, we have always known that we are different. When I was applying to college, I knew that I wanted to be in a place where students spoke outside of the classroom about what they learned in class. I never thought I'd be in a place where I had to tell my friends to stop talking about Foucault so I could get my homework done. We, the class of 2014, have made headlines. We've made changes in the world around us. We've made each other laugh and smile. We've made lasting memories. If this is only our beginning, I can't wait to see what the future brings. I'm so grateful for beginning with you all. Thank you for beginning with me. I'm so proud of all of us, and I will miss you and Scripps very, very much. Thank you.